All right, Half-Life 2 just caught an update. That's pretty exciting because this game is exactly 20 years old. Actually, tomorrow I think is the official anniversary. So this is really cool to see. Pay no attention to these figures. Played this game many times. And in fact, it was well before 20 years ago. There was a leak at the time, maybe even like a year ahead of time. It was crazy. Most of the game was leaked out online. So me and a lot of other people played the game through at that point. But as you see, I've legally bought this game actually a couple times now. Oh, it's all combined into one now. And this is a beautiful, this is sharper than it ever has been. And so we have Half-Life 2, Episode 1, and Episode 2 in one client now. That's really cool to see. That's a technical challenge for them because technically it was always on a different engine. I wonder if that's what they updated today. We have some extras. Lost Coast, which was kind of like a deleted scene. It's been included in the package when you bought Half-Life 2 for quite some time. But that was like a little extra level, and it had the commentary. Workshop is now built in. Campaigns, custom campaigns, there are none at the moment, but there will be some custom campaigns added to the Steam Workshop by users. User content incoming. Very cool to see. Let's check out our options. Difficulty, this is unchanged here, I believe. Got the raw input now available. Try that if you're getting a weird mouse movement in this or any Source of Gold Source Engine game. So we got different aspect ratios. I think they already had this. Nothing crazy here, I think. So I think the main update that we're looking at today, there were no notes that I saw yet. So I think the main update was combining everything in here, including the Lost Coast. Let's bring that up here. Not everyone has even seen that. Okay, so it launches the Lost Coast launch page here. And then it has the option to return to main game. Okay. So that's pretty cool how they did that. This chapter was cut from the main game. I think if I remember from the commentary that I heard at one point, it was difficult for players to get orientated and get their bearings because we're traveling up this coast here, up this cliff here, and the end of the segment's up here, and so there's some cutbacks on the mountainside, and they had some problems with play testing, so they ended up just cutting the whole chapter there. And I think it would have been sometime around, well, obviously when you're going all on the cliffs there, I'm not sure, the driving segment.
Hey, you there? Wait a minute now, aren't you? You are. You're that scientist chap, Friedman.
This looks really
Fishman.
good.
Am
I wonder
right?
if they didn't add some
You
stuff
must
here
be
on the
here to
animations
take
and
on the
stuff.
Combine. Not sure what one man can do, but no other reason to visit St. Olga at a time like this. I'll take you to where they made their base, or as far as I can, at any rate.
A little stutters there, but this is looking really good.
The process of building characters in Half-Life 2 taught us many things. By the end, we believed we'd figured out a more effective process for designing and constructing characters. This fisherman is the first character we built using that process. Design-wise, the fisherman was focused on showcasing HDR and the way light falls on human skin. The highlights on his forehead and nose are good examples of specularity on human skin. You can see how the wrinkles on his cheeks and around his eyes are an example of how we can use normal maps to add depth. Production-wise, the fisherman was built using a similar process to the rocks you saw on the beach. We model the 3D character at a very high detail, then extract much of the physical information and store it in the textures.
So that's how the commentary mode works. As I remember, it's available in the expansion episodes, but I don't think in the main game. I guess we could check that right now if we like. Yeah, okay, we do have commentary in the main game here. don't know that I've played through with the commentary. So I saw there's a community
Rise and shine,
driven RTX
Mr.
coming
Freeman.
too.
Rise and shine. Not that I wish
This
to
looks
imply
really
you
good.
have been sleeping on the job. No one is more deserving of a rest, and all the effort in the world would have gone to waste until... Well, let's just say your hour has come again. The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world. So wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes.
This is, of course, the intro to Half-Life 2. If you've never seen it, you got to play it. Yeah, they definitely reworked this. I think it's a different font than I remember. There's a lot of visual update here.
This is my third transfer this year.
So I think we're looking at some new high-res stuff going on here. Definitely with the menus and stuff like that. Really cool to see. I'm going to look for some patch notes and see if we can't figure out exactly everything that they've changed.
End of the line.
Now, never been a better time to check out Half-Life 2. Happy 20th anniversary.
Welcome to City 17. You have chosen, or been chosen, to relocate to one of our finest remaining urban centers. I thought so much of City 17 that I elected to establish my administration here, in the citadel so thoughtfully provided by our benefactors. I've been proud to call City 17 my home. And so, whether you are here to stay or passing through on your way to parts unknown, welcome to City 17. It's safer here.
I don't remember this game ever looking so good. We're going to look for some patch notes
But this stuff,
and
it's
try to
all I
figure
have
this
left.
out. But I'm super excited to see what they've done. And like I said, there's looks like some community mods in the works as well for some even more high-res stuff. What kind of
Again?
physics engine we got here?
I was hoping I'd seen the last.
We gotta pick up the trash achievement coming up here, I think. And then,
Wait a minute. Where are you taking me?
Welcome.
I don't remember how this goes here.
City 17.
But we do
Storytelling.
have
Creating a sense of immersion was a core principle in our approach to Half-Life 1's storytelling, and it led us to the self-imposed constraints of never, or at least very rarely, taking control away from the player and of keeping the player's avatar silent. These limitations made storytelling more challenging at times, but we felt it was important to stay with them for Half-Life 2. Our hope was that by maintaining these principles, we'd push ourselves to explore deeper, more interactive storytelling.
couldn't be happier with how this looks now. I don't have anything else to say. That's all there is to this. Excited to see it though. So I'll put any more details I find in the description there. Post any questions you got.
About that beer I owed you.
Yeah, that's it.
It's me,
I
Gordon.
can't just
Barney
play this whole
from
game.
Black Mesa. Hey, sorry for the scare. I had to put on a show for the cameras.
I might just play
I've been
this
working
whole
undercover
game,
with
but
civil
anyways,
protection.
that's it for the video.
Can't take too long or
Thanks
they'll get
for
suspicious.
watching,
I'm way behind on my beating
have a good
quota.
night.
Yes, Barney, what is it? I'm in the
All right, so just got out of the game there, and I see there's a new documentary on the official Valve channel. The first one last year for the 25th anniversary of Half-Life was really good. So we got a 2-hour documentary from Valve. I'm really excited to check that out. I'll put a link in the description there, and we have a page here of update information here. So this is the 20th anniversary, brand new interviews in that documentary I just mentioned. We have updates for Half-Life 2, Episode 1, Episode 2. Right, all right. So I thought I was misremembering almost. So the commentary is new. We got the Half-Life 2 team back together, brand new commentary for the whole game. I'm going to play the whole game, check out that commentary. I'm not going to upload a video of the whole game. Just go play it for yourselves. If you happen to not own this game, of course, wait for the Steam sale. It should go as part of the Valve Complete Pack for about $7. So workshop support. They added the Steam game recording with event markers. Very cool. So when you look at your replays there, you see these icons here for your kills and deaths and events and stuff like that. Very cool. Fix some holes in the world. Yeah, the lighting. Horizon fog. Light maps, yeah. Okay, so you can choose to play with the different effects from the base game or from the episodes, because there were different effects added in the episodes. Now you can choose which ones to play with. Very cool. A lot of new lighting stuff, new updates for your controllers. Long lost look into Half-Life 2 development. Very cool. Some early videos. Early versions of Half-Life 2. Very cool. New edition of Raising the Bar. This is a classic legendary book. It was in hardback. It instantly became a collector's item. So it was never easy to get. So now they're bringing that book back into print. And we have links to the article. So here's our actual patch notes. Added 3.5 hours of developer commentary. That's so great. Put them in the same menu. Extras menu, workshop. Gameplay recording, yeah. So we discussed this. A lot of bug fixes, very cool. They did a similar thing with the 25th anniversary of Half-Life 1 last year. Fixed a lot of long-standing bugs. And it's just really cool to see. And a lot of this is just updating to what's available now with our lighting and effects. Yeah, UI scaled bigger. Everything just looked really sharp in there. It was really nice, as you saw there. New font. Special kitty appearance. But yeah, that's the update here. That's gonna be our video here. Looks like mostly bug fixes. Yeah, alignments and patching holes in the maps, but it should help performance actually, and should be great. Oh, we got some deathmatch updates as well. There's speculation that they might combine the deathmatch and the multiplayer branch in as well, but it looks like that's still going to be a separate launch there. Yeah, improved quality of the Valve intro movie when launching the game. Everything looked real sharp. Even some updates to Hammer, that's the level editor. Very cool. Increased limits for BSP data. So brushes. Looks like the same limitations for size, but more brushes, double the amount of brushes available in the maps now. That's one that's going to pay off in the custom scene for years here. And as we saw, workshop content right in the client now. Very cool. So I'm looking forward to some of the custom content that gets ported in, and then the new stuff that's created with these new limits. Yeah, and again, there's a Steam Legacy branch. That's very, very good to see. So we'll cover that real quick. If you go to properties and then betas, yeah, so Steam Legacy branch, if you're playing a mod or something like that, a source mod is not working, switch over to the Legacy branch there, and that should work for you there. That they added that real quick after the update in Half-Life 1, and that's been great. It's just the perfect way to do it. Just gives the option, because not every mod gets updated now. You know, there's a lot of just dead mods. If you want to go play them, you're probably gonna have to use the Legacy build, but any mods that are under active development will soon be porting in some of these new limits and stuff. So golden age of Half-Life 2 continues. Yeah, it looks like they're not even going to sell them separately. That's not a surprise from Valve. You know, they're not trying to just confuse their customers or milking anything. They'll probably just move to a dedicated singular Half-Life 2 package. We saw them do a similar thing. Like Counter-Strike used to be a few different packages, and now if you buy Counter-Strike 1.6, it comes with Condition Zero and the deleted scenes, and maybe even sources in there. I don't know what they're doing now, but keeping it simple, making their Steam page look good. New art, new wallpapers. Very cool. I think this is not new art, but redone here for some new formats here. Nice wallpapers. New soundtracks available for free. Very cool. Put everywhere if you want to jam out to some Half-Life 2 soundtracks. So very good. I'm super pleased. I'm super happy with how that looked. It looked so good, and I'm really excited about that new commentary in particular. That's the 20th anniversary release of Half-Life 2. So thank you, Valve. Thank you, Gaben, for 20 years of literally the best game ever made. Thank you. And thank you for watching.